Hello guys, my name is Willem. Welcome to LRDX Cars. In the last videos you saw I was at the Zoute Grand Prix. I showed you a lot of new cars at the Zoute Grand Prix Prado. And now I'm located here, like I already said to you guys, at another tent, the Bonhams auction. All the auction cars here in one big place. It's 7,000 square meters here on the inside. And I think there are more than 160 cars that are for sale here this year. So a very big auction here from Bonhams. And I'm gonna show you in this video sort of the highlights, the coolest cars that are going to be auctioned here this year. Some specials, like you already have seen maybe in the background, are the 918 Spyder Carrera GT, a very rare Ferrari 250 long wheelbase Tour de France that will be auctioned between 5 and 7 million. Some special Bugattis, the Type 37, the EB110, the Veyron. And then another quite fun thing is the orange collection. It's all orange Aston Martins, one collection that is sold here. So quite fun. I'm going to show you around here. I hope you enjoy the video. And yeah, enjoy it. First, before we start with all the cool Porsches here, I'm gonna show you this. It's the Jarama S Coupe from Lamborghini, and I wanted to share it with you because it's in this funny pink color. And I thought it was like the same as the Strandman had, but he has another one. And then yeah, let's get into all the cool cars here. Here you have a beautiful circle, all very special Porsches that are auctioned here. Some Bugattis on that side. Some very expensive ones here on the side, some cool Mercedes-Benz like you already see, and a lot of classics here. So I'm gonna not take that much time for every car, but just show you around. CGT will probably have seen, mostly known because of its V10 engine that almost got into racing. Very cool car to see, one of my all-time favorite cars, the V10. The whale sound is actually insane. And then on a manual car, you need to have balls to drive a car like this. And also known for the sadly passing away of the known guys from Fast and the Furious, Brian Walker, I think his name was. And yeah, then next to it, or behind it even, you have his predecessor. These are sort of the hypercars, you call it, at Porsche, the very rare ones with the insane sound, insane horsepower numbers too, and everything like it. Was the 918. I'm gonna go to that car because the 918 will also be replaced, I think, next year if I'm not wrong. And yeah, I'm quite looking forward to see it. It's the first time Porsche has put like a hybrid system in one of their sports cars. They did here on this 918, only 918 will ever be or are ever built. This one is quite a special one, like you see in the guards red. Exterior color, quite striking, and then also with a red leather interior, so red on red. It's quite bright, but I think don't pick a car like this in boring grey. It's nice that you do it on your daily Porsche, but yeah, pick it in a nice bright color, and that's what this customer has actually done. Looks quite nice, I think. Two exhausts here on top. Then we'll continue the line here of the cool Porsches, and 997 Turbo S. It is here all auctioned here, the brown one with a red leather interior. Not the best combination if you ask me. Then what's this here? 964 Turbo. Still very cool ones. And I think this is a 996 car, Porsche GT2 even. That's quite rare, a GT2 of the 996. With the racing season. Quite sick, nice stripped down manual. One of the only manuals on a GT2. We even have an RS model, I think, on this one. That's also manual, so quite insane to drive a car like this, fully manual. Then here you have the Carrera 4S of the 996. But yeah, I would definitely pick that nice bright one. Then we also have a Targa on that side, another turbo. This is a Targa they're also still working on, one of the very early cars. And then here, I think it's also another 964 if I'm not wrong, or 993 I think it is. Yeah, cool lineup of Porsches here, quite nice way to start with. And then I'm gonna immediately take you to the most special ones, because yeah, a lot of you guys yeah, of course, watch this video to see the special cool things that are presented here this year, not your everyday classic Benz or BMW. So look at this, guys, the XJ220 from Jag. The Jaguar that was sort of a hypercar in its day. It's still worth $500,000, so that's quite rare. And only 275 were ever built, so yeah, that's why it's an auction car, that's why it's a rare car, that's why it's special to see it. And I think it looks a bit like the one that's next to it, the Bugatti EB110, also a GT even, and it's worth $1 million, something like that. And it's only 7,000 kilometers from new. This one is actually the Bugatti that's most like a newer one. Which is the most expensive one here. Then we come to the most special, most expensive one that are going to be auctioned here this weekend here in Knokkeheist. Is this Ferrari 250 GT Tour de France. It's actually the last 250 GT Tour de France that's ever built. I think it's number 25 out of the 25 cars ever built, and it still has all the matching colors, all the matching numbers. It's yeah, in a perfect spec. It has had a restoration. It's the chassis number 1401 GT, and it had even some racing history to it. It raced in Switzerland, in the Alps. Back at its day, the weight is only 1080 kilos. It has a V12, of course, that produces 260 horsepower, and the top speed is 225 kilometers an hour. So yeah, faster back in the day, faster back in 1958. You need to think about. Yeah, it still looks very, very good, I think. 250 GT Tour de France. You see that it's also the long wheelbase. You have also the 250 GT short wheelbase, and yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna see for how much this car will go here on Sunday. I think 5 million at least, but won't be surprised if it goes over the 7 million, because yeah, cars like this, they will never ever build again. Just the designing is also beautifully done, I think. Here the fog lights are integrated into the mesh grille. You have like the louver on top. Beautiful round lights. On the 250 you had like different variants. You also had like the closed headlights, and you also had it with a lot of different amounts of fins here on the side. Like you see, this car has 3 fins to it, but you also have cars with 2 fins or even no fins. And those are like the most known features you could recognize, the differences on the 250 GTs. Sorry for the music, guys, they're playing music here. Not nice for me, because I will get no income for this video then, because of the music rights of course. But yeah, don't mind, I love to share cars with you guys, and the €1 I would otherwise get for it won't please me either. Now we're standing here on top. You can have like a cool overview. Here you have a nice SL 300 Roadster. Some jacks here we'll have a look at. Quite nice how they done it. Created with some beautiful trees, even with the surroundings. The sides beautifully created into green to make it a bit more nice and cozy here. You even have some art. I don't know if you see it there in the back, is like a special art piece from McLaren and Mercedes, a very big G-Wagon will come to. Beautiful Porsche collection here, and the cool Bugatti here. Then also gonna go this side. There you have a special 911 GT, which is also very rare to see. It's a 993 GT2 car, and yeah, it will be auctioned here from 1 million, so not cheap at all. But yeah, the 992s, or the 993s I mean, and then the GT2 variant is quite cool. You have like the wider wheel arches, which is quite rare, quite beloved on all the Porsche collectors, and the big wing with the air intakes in. Yeah, looks sick, looks really sick. GT2 Porsche. Then we're gonna continue the walk. Then we come here to a nice trio of jacks, the XK jack, the E-type and the F-type next to it. You see a lot of XKs and a lot of E-types driving here this weekend, the Zoute Grand Prix. Because yeah, they're still driving around. There's quite a reliable car, I can say, a car you can drive a lot with. And they are even classic Jaguar registered, so yeah, they have done like a full restoration, I think, on these cars. They're also for sale here. 220,000 euros they asked for this one, and this is 285,000. It has again had the full restoration by Jaguar, and you can see it, it's better than they came out. You have like the matching suitcases, beautiful leather inside. Yeah, it looks actually like new in here. And then, like I said, better than they came out back in the day, because now you have like all the better materials. But the E-type is also still one of my all-time favorites designing. It's yeah, it's still iconic. It still looks good now, and 50 years later than the F-type. Pick the V8 if you want like a good sounding one, or the V6, because now they sell like the 4-cylinder. But guys, you don't have a sports car if it has a 4-cylinder, in my opinion. Sorry for all the guys that own one. You can already see there special BMWs who come to, maybe for the second part, because yeah, it's a bit too big in here. Then here the 300 SL Roadster with the matching hardtop, also a car of 1 million plus. Here in this sort of cream color. Looks beautiful with the meshes there that are so iconic, but I think I would go for the Gullwing because you would have like the cool doors on there. But yeah, it will depend because the Gullwings are even more expensive than I think this is a Ferrari 330 GT 2+2 or a 250 GT 2+2 it is. Also a €500,000 car. And here in a white special color for a classic Ferrari to see it, but it's in a very good condition I can see. Looks quite nice here. Even the interior, I think it also has had a full restoration on it. Yeah, no doubt about it even, if you look at the inside. Then I walk past these here, some cool Ferraris. This is also quite a nice one. It's a Alfa Romeo. I'm gonna check on the name. It's a 6C 2500 Roadster to Super Sport specification. And yeah, it's quite rare. Never seen it, I think, before. It's also €500,000 car. And now you can see it, the elegant shapes. The car really smiles at you with the big grille and the funny lights, and it's a cool one. And here a very big Bentley, almost like the bed that's behind it. That comfortable are the Bentleys. It's really a boat for the road, but I think it's cool. Then classic Benz here next to it. Also has like the boat vibe to it. It's a 280 SE 3.5 cab, and it's also €200,000 for this one, so quite expensive if you ask me. Then I'm gonna go this side back. Here you have like the C1, very first Corvette, in an awesome condition, like you can see. I think also has had a full restoration to it. Yes, restored for 6 years, it even says. That's insane with the V8 in there. Nice V8. Yeah, still looks beautiful, I think. Iconic. Nice interior. Then we come here to sort of the special Mercedes-Benz they have here. This is the SLS Black Series. I think it's quite a cool one. They also have like the Gullwing doors on the SLS. It's quite nice, and this one is in white with like the carbon ceramic brakes like you see in gold. Quick glimpse from the interior. Nice racing seats, nice top seats, matching red stitching and racing belts. Nice carbon fiber spoiler on. Looks quite good. SLS Black Series is very rare. I think it's also numbered something like 250, 350 out. So yeah, very rare, and then with the cool doors that open up. It's quite nice. One of only 50 it even says. That's crazy. I thought there were more of these. Only 50 of these. Then here you have the newer one. It's based on the AMG GT that's even next to it. It's the Black Series model of the latest AMG. The special thing on this AMG GT Black Series is that it is in the P1 edition. So the owner that has ordered this car from new also has a nice Project One from Mercedes-Benz. I saw it at Goodwood, the Goodwood Festival speed. So for the guys that haven't seen those videos, you can also go check those. One of only 275 that are ever built. It's quite a rare one, and it looks quite cool. I'm going to go to the rear that you have a look at the cool livery this car has. Like you see a lot of carbon fiber going over this car, like the front bonnet, front lip is full carbon, and then nice bright green Petronas colors coming back, carbon roof. And here you see the livery of Mercedes-Benz F1 cars. You have like all the stars, and they are actually hand painted on there, so no stickers on there or anything. It's really something special. I think the paint shop will only cost 50,000-60,000 euros. Then you have the color coming back on the inside. Beautiful, quite like it, that color. Oh, nice. Carbon spoiler on again, and even a bigger one than you had on the SLS. Quite nice with 2 levels in, full carbon diffuser on the back. It really is something special. There's a P1 edition of the AMG GT Black Series. I'm gonna check for how much it will go. Then you have here a regular GTS next to it. I can say it's regular because we have 2 Black Series here next to it. And it will start from 400,000 to 600,000 they say, and there is no reserve on, so we'll have to see for how much it goes. Then here we have an Aston Martin, Vanquish, old school Vanquishes that were in the Bond movie. Still cool. An original, I think DB5 or DB6. I'm gonna check what it is. DB5 Sport Saloon, and it's an original one, like you can see, because look at the paint, guys. It's really cracked up. That's what happens. If you have never seen it, when the paint gets bad during the years, of course, it always happens. You can't do anything about it. It's not that Aston Martin didn't paint it well, it's just, yeah, it's an older car. It's how time goes. Then here we have, I think, DB7 next to it. And then we come to another quite special one, like you see, another one from Mercedes and McLaren. It's the only time 2 car manufacturers actually worked together to build a car. And it was the time before McLaren was actually building a lot of road cars. They had done the F1, but it was before the MP4. Then Mercedes had built the Mercedes-Benz McLaren SLR, it's called, and this is even a special variant of the SLR. You had it in the hardtop SLR and the Roadster, and this is a 722S edition. So it's yeah, quite special. It celebrates the 1955 Mille Miglia victory, and it only has 600 kilometers on from new, so it's a brand new one. And yeah, it's sick. There are 150 of the 722 S's, and the price will be between 600 and 800,000 euros. And you see it here. You have like the extra carbon fiber lip in the front. That's different from a regular SLR. You have a different type of wheels on, which are a bit more sporty than beautiful known air outlets on the SLR that you also have on the SL300, which is very good looking. The cool exhaust here on the side, that's also very nice, that when you sit there you really hear the V8 rumble. It's really a cool detail. Quick glimpse from the inside, where you have the 722S badge. You have like more Alcantara, I think, here on the inside. Normally it would be like leather on the regular SLR. Yeah, quite cool. Some subtle details like in the seats. There on the small wind stopper. Of course, a fabric top. And I think it also has had a different suspension setup and a bit more increase in horsepower, of course, because this was already a few years into the lifeline of the SLR. So they could change the little quirks and faults that car had. Then you have a Bentley Continental GT Speed, I think it is, because it looks very sporty with all the carbon surroundings, even a super sport. That looks quite nice. Bentley Continental GT Super Sport, carbon everywhere here. And another very rare car is this Aston Martin V12 Vanquish Zerato. Special collaboration between Zerato and Aston Martin. They built like a coupe variant, what this one is. They also had like a Volante and the shooting brake version. And they were only 99 of these from the Zerato coupe model. And it will be priced between 300 and 400,000 euros. It has a V12 in there that produces 600 horsepower. And you see it here on the designing. It's mostly from Zagato. You have like the big grille. Almost the whole front of the car is a big grille. The beautiful fog lights in. Carbon fiber lip. Here's some air outlets. Really cool. On the A-pillars, fully carbon. Side skirts. Here have some gold details. Zagato badge, special wheel design. Looks quite awesome if you ask me. Then sort of the two bubble roof, also quite special. And then it has like a beautiful line. Also here, all the lines. Really like the designing of this car. Even some gold. Again, coming back on the buttons. That's quite nice. Come here to the back, where it's known for the special rear light design. Really good looking one. Carbon fiber diffuser. Really nice even. Nice. Then a 612 Scaglietta here next to it. Then I'm gonna make some shots, maybe show some more cars. Then we also have a Rimac Nevera here tucked in the corner. It's quite nice. The fastest electric car that you can buy now. It drives more than 400 kilometers an hour. And also has come to visit here. I don't think they will be auctioning it just on display, but still a good look. Sort of a bluish color with the gold wheels. I've seen already a couple of Rimacs now, and I really start to get used to the look. It's a good looking one. Then we have here a Ferrari 550 Barchetta, which is also quite a rare one. You can see it, it has no roof to it. It's the Spyder of the 550, and then with a manual in there. Big V12 here in the front. Quite a good looking one. Then here another quite rare Ferrari is this 308 GTB. It's a Vetrosina. Coupe it says. Sorry for the explaining, guys. My Italian, I'm actually practicing. It's a Bordeaux red one. Looks quite good. Then let's see what other cool cars we can find. I already see another Zagato car there. And here is a cool Aston Martin DB2. Also known with a special grille here in the front. Looks quite nice. I'm gonna check on that one. What is that? Even a Bentley? That's quite a special one. Never seen one like this before. Quite cool. Then some more DB5 here, Vanquish, SL's. Now coming to this Zagato, which also has like a special double bubble here on the back. Looks quite nice. Nice green color to it. It's a DB AR1 it says, Zagato Roadster from 2004. With again the big grille in. The Zagato is cool Vanquish here next to it. Nice. Then a cool Quattro car here. From Audi Quattro, rally car. Then the special Benz here, also quite a good look. The 190e 2.5. 16 Evo 2. And you see it, you have like the wider wheel arches. More aggressive front here, really sporty front bumper even. And yeah, they're quite special to see. They were based on the cars that were racing in the DTM for Mercedes-Benz. Nice glassy, even a manual one, cool. Cool sunroof. See it, Evolution here on the side, very big spoiler here on the back. It's quite nice, even a fin sticking out. Maybe this one can even also come up. Looks quite fun. Good looking one, quite like it. Then here another special Aston Martin. And a very colorful one here next to it, this Vantage. Don't think it's from original, we'll see. It's even a V12 Vantage you can see on the bonnet. Has a performance kit, to it, but can't read anything about the color, so not sure. Then this is a 330 GT 2+2. Cool D-type is also quite special with the fin on. A Cobra, special Bugatti here, type 57. Then I want to show you this guys, what I was talking about while I was standing upstairs. The Moncler sort of art piece in collaboration with Mercedes-Benz to create something special, and it looks quite special, very big even. You see it, Moncler is known for their jackets. See all the details from the jackets. That looks quite cool. G-Wagon, quite special to see even. En we hebben hier another E-Type, 356 cab, XK, another 356. These are cars that you will also see a lot driving here at every year's Zoute Rally. Quite nice. The Labina, it was even cool SL 914 Porsche. And I think it's time to go in there where you have a very special collection. A lot of funny children's cars here to drive electrically in, and they have like the cool shape of all the classics. Then a lot of Dakar bikes here, which is quite cool. I think it's also from one big collection, all the Dakar bikes that are auctioned here, and even some very small ones. Dax, I also had a Dax when I was younger, still looks quite cool. And then I'm gonna show you here what I was talking about. The orange collection, it's called V12 Vantage, orange on orange. DB9 Coupe, orange on orange, guys. I'm gonna make maybe a bit of a not nice comment, but I think it came from a guy from Holland, from a Dutch guy, because they all love the orange color. It's like their national team always plays in orange, so I'm guessing it will come from a guy from the Netherlands, but yeah, it could be wrong. Just guessing it, because all the cars are orange and orange, so you really need to love your orange color to do it like this. A Rapide even, DBS Coupe, a Vantage Roadster, a regular Vantage, a DBS Volante and a DB9 Volante, the full range of Aston Martin you could order back in the day. You ordered an orange. I'm gonna say it is cool picking an orange car, but orange on orange is a bit too much if you also go for the orange interior. And these are not very rare cars, I can easily say, because none of them is numbered, and he hasn't driven any of them. He just put like 100-200 kilometers on them, so that's also quite a shame. And of course they have lost a lot of value. I think the Rapide is now worth like 50, 60, maybe if he's lucky 70,000 euros on a car that's 250,000 when it was new. Like, the same with all these. The DBSs aren't the cheapest ones, but it's special. It's cool that he has started a bit his own collection, and like you see now here, full tent is filled with colorful Aston Martins. If I had to pick one, I would go for the DBS. I think the coupe one, or the Volante, because they have the nice shaping in there, the elegant shaping. And of course it's a Bond car in Casino Royale, that's why I like it maybe that much. Here a cool Agusta race bike. Bugatti race bikes. Then here some DS's from Citroën, special M3 from BMW, a Wiesmann even. And here this is also a cool one, the 3.0 CSL from BMW, also a very rare one. I think we'll almost hit 500,000. And the one of only 110 it says, with the known big bumper on the rear. I also saw the newer CSL this year. that guys, then to end the video I want to say a very thanks to all of you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed here a bit of the Bonhams cars that are auctioned here at the Zoute Grand Prix. And also make sure to subscribe on the channel and leave a like. And also for more videos here at the Zoute Grand Prix. And see you in the next one guys. Bye!